Hi there, I'm Rhonda, and I help makers turn their digital designs into income. On my channel, you'll get quick tutorials, cool tools, and simple strategies to grow your digital product business. If you want daily AI prompts, trend tips, and a fun community that gets it, join us in our AI Profit Society. I left a link in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss a thing. And now, without any further delay, let's get into today's video. Hey guys, in this video, we are going to talk about how to upload files to your Google Drive and link them for customers to download. Okay. Etsy has file size restrictions of, I think it's 20 megabytes per file, and then you can only have 5 files. So if you're doing larger bundles and things like that, you may not be able to host them directly on Etsy. So you'll need to find another location to store these files and then provide your customers with a link to download. And one of the best ways to do that is using Google Drive. Okay, so that's what we're going to do this morning. This is a real quick video. It's real simple. So this is my Google Drive. When you log in here, what I would recommend doing first, above anything else, is create some folders. And these folders should be ways for you to organize your files when you're uploading them. So I'm going to create a new file or a new folder. I have junk journal pages there, PDF downloads, free files. Let's make this one Tumblr wraps. And, that way you have folders for each of your product types. Okay. If you do Tumblr wraps and mug wraps, maybe make a 20-ounce tumbler folder, a 40-ounce tumbler folder, and a mug wrap folder. That way, you can sort your files easily and keep them more organized should you need to access them later. Okay. So once you have your folder made, wherever you need to place your design, just double click into that folder, and I'm going to delete this one quick. Okay, and I am in my junk journals folder, my junk journal pages. Okay, so I have this junk journal bundle that I want to upload here to my Google Drive. Now I can come over here to the left and click on New File Upload, or I can just drag that file right in there. And that's what I'm doing. I just drug it over and it is uploading. And I want to rename this. I want to get rid of this original that's here in the front. And I want to save that. And now this is named DPJJ, which stands for Digital Paper Junk Journal, and Sea Life. So I know exactly which set this is, and it's there so I can link to it for other people. So what we're going to do next is make sure that this is accessible by everyone. So we're going to click on Share, Share again, and here where it says General Access, you want to make that anyone with the link. That way, when you give the link to people, they will be able to access this and download it. Okay, so what we want to do now is once we've changed that to anyone with the link, and this can just be viewer, that's all it needs to be, is copy link. All right, so now we have the link to this copied, but now you have to be able to deliver it to your customer in a neat and orderly way. So we're going to shoot over here to Canva. And you don't have to use Canva. You can use Google Docs if you want to. I'm just using Canva because it is easy and it's right here. And let me get rid of this. Start over. Okay, so we have a blank 8.5 by 11 document right here, and we are just going to set this up as a PDF for, this is what we will upload to Etsy and give to our customers with a link to the file that they've purchased. In my case, it'll be a link to this Sea Life junk journal. Okay, so I have taken a shape here, an element, and I've made it look a bit like a button. So what we're going to do is pop some text on this, and we're just going to say, download your file here, and we're going to make that bigger. Pop that right in the middle there. And then I'm just going to select this all, and I am going to create a link, paste in the link to our file that we just uploaded to Google Drive. And now when people hover over the text or the button themselves, it is a link directly to this file. All right. And now you can add other elements to this. You can add your logo, or whatever you want here, and maybe you would put another link in here to, let's say, your landing page or lead magnet funnel to get people to sign up for your mailing list. Let's change the color of this button. There we go. So now everything looks uh, matches and looks better, and we can add another text box here. Let's put it up on top and make it a little bigger. And let's put in here, thanks so much for your purchase. You can download your files at the link below. Okay, and you could do something like that and put that right above the button there. And again, like I said, you could add another button with a link to your freebie funnel, your lead magnet, whatever, to encourage people to sign up for your mailing list. So let's see, what I'll do here is I'm just going to duplicate this whole bunch. I'm going to move it down, okay? And here I'm going to change this text to grab your free clip art bundle below, and then I would change this to a link to uh, my lead magnet or my funnel, and I would put, okay, I don't have it, but I would put an image of the clip art bundle that they're getting, which in this case it would be this 5-image bundle. You don't have to do this. I'm just showing you an option where I'm putting the 5 images that they would get in the mini clip art bundle down here. Now I'm going to select all 5 of them, have it tidy it up. Let's see, I can put them right here. And then we could change this to download your free mini, your free floral mini bundle below. And then again, you would change this link to a link that would take people to your freebie funnel or your landing page and hope that they would download that mini bundle of floral clip arts and sign up for your mailing list. Okay. So then once you have this done and it's ready, you come up here to share, download, and this should be downloaded as a PDF standard. Do not flatten this. If you flatten it, these links will no longer work. So then you click download. And what I do is I like to save the PDF with the same name as uh, my product file. So I had the DPJJ001 Sea Life, and that is what I would name the, where are we here? Let's try. They're in here somewhere. There they go. And I would name this DPJ001 PDF download. Okay, download link. That way I know what file that PDF is relative to, so I can always find it easily later. And if I have to replace it, I know which one I'm replacing. So that is how you would use Google Drive to upload your files. You would just, like here we have these. All you would do is take your bundle, you would zip it up, right click, compress to zip file. It's that simple. You just compress them and then you can upload them to your Google Drive. Okay? And the most important part of this is remembering to make this access anyone with the link. Alrighty? So that's how you do it. If you have any questions, let me know and I will answer them as soon as I can.